All right, let's see what coins we could find. In this portrait edition of Coin Curiosity. See if we can catch any wheat cents. $19.59 Denver. $77. $20.24 with a couple scratches right above the date, or at least, yeah, definitely nothing that will be able to be pulled off. $20.21. 2003. $19.70 Denver. Some of that zinc being pulled away, creating for an interesting coloring. 71 Denver, 1974 San Francisco. I don't feel like you see the 74 San Franciscos that often. That's a welcomed find with 409 million. Still quite a few from the outlook of how many were minted, but we'll take that. Top find so far. $2,002. $74. 1992 Denver. We'd be pulling for a close AM in the word America on the reverse side of this. So let's flip it over. Can we get a close AM? And we do not. We can see that there is a gap between the A and the M. $20.23. Fairly good. Luster 1982. Philadelphia. No mint mark. How's the back look? Back isn't too bad. And we'd be sitting at a copper plated zinc. Copper plated zinc for this 1982. We'll put it aside as it has some decent eye appeal to it from the luster. One Denver 96. $1984. You'd like to see the Philadelphia version to look for a variety. $1998. We're going to be, let's see, wide AM. Nope. Wait. 94. 1990D. '95. '2021, 2016. 2022. So 1 wheat cent would be nice. Can we get one? 2023. 1979. 2023 Denver. '24. Many modern coins, which is what you would expect, especially with the shield reverse. 1999 Philadelphia. And we have a standard die variety with the A and the M touching. You're looking for a wide AM on that. It's unfortunate. '79. Really decent. 1992. Lacking quite a few details. Let's see if we have a close AM. No. Not appear to be any Canadians that are sticking out. '62 Denver. Making our way back. A few older small cents here. $62 Denver. It's wide when you want it to be close, and close when you want it to be wide. $91. San Antonio Missions. $65. Would like to have seen a 64, of course. That would have brought us silver. Another 65. West Point quarter has been located. Yes! It's what we wanted to see. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. West Point. There's a W. That's why we do the hunts. See who we're going to have. Lowell, 2019. Can't mistake that W. It is right there, present and accounted for. We'd been getting a little bit skunked on these boxes, but we finally just got a Lowell 2019 $2 million minted. Compared to the P and the D, which averaged about 170 million. Only thing lower is that 2019 San Francisco, which was not issued for circulation. That was at 909,000. So we got one. West Point mint. Wonderful. Hot diggity dog. There it is. Let's leave that there for the find currently. Wonderful. That will boost the confidence in moving forward. It's just great. Great, great, great. Love being able to grab that. So thank you, quarter roll. Let's go Philadelphia here. Nope. All right, Juliet Gordon Lowe, 66. Denver, Tuskegee Airmen. We've been having a pretty good go at pulling these West Points. You better believe we are going to keep it up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Who says you can't strike it? Not here, not on Coin Curiosity. We are going to pull. So we're going to pull West Points. So the only thing that could top this, right? We're going to need to get a either a W, a San Francisco, or silver. What was the best we did before? I think was pulling West Point with a silver quarter. Yeah, the same stream, and those were relatively back to back. They were like just a couple rolls off of each other. Amazing. That's why we do it. We do it for those little bits of rush right there. When you're looking for something, we'll give you something. Georgia. Denver, Cumberland Gap. Instead 95. 85 Pampa. Fort Moultrie. Great Sand Dunes 2014. Philadelphia. Anime Wong. You very well may be wrong. All right, Bessie Coleman, show me Philadelphia. Not, not the one we were looking for here. Very scratched up. All right. West Point. Yeah. There we go. Can we find another W? It's what we'd like to do. Let's go ahead and get a all right. Get a few more quarters going. White Mountain. Come across quite a few white mountains. They're not really anything that need to be on the lookout for. They may quite see. There you go. There's another white mountain. They are very prevalent. There's Victory, Virginia. Here we go. Come on. There's Hawaii. Like to find a few territorials, which were immediately follow the state quarters program. Same lineage, if you will. And that was a 1979. Most likely a Denver. Oh, well, that Alaska's beat up quite a bit, huh? No need to preserve that one. Tall grass prairie. We could pull a W right here. Let's see. Just the Denver. 79, 67. I have to run all these coins through the coin sorter. So you turn them in and exchange them for some new boxes. Hello there, Timmy. Pleasure to see you. We had recently about 5-10 minutes ago, we just pulled a West Point. Now that's what's currently underneath the scope here. So one West Point, and this was a Lowell. So 2019 West Point. So yeah, it was a nice pull. We were happy to see it, of course. So we'd done a few quarters. I had a roll of pennies up here on the desk, so I'm just burning these through. I've got several other pennies, and I still have several quarters. So we're just casually going through, trying to pull a couple good finds. We'll see what we have. Appreciate you just stopping by and jumping in, even if it's just for a few minutes. It's always appreciated. So we're going to see if we can get something else. We've only done about, I don't know, 10 penny rolls and about 5 rolls of quarters. And our stream's only been on for 37, 38 minutes. So not too long. See what we can do. '22, 2020. Got plenty of the 2020s already. 2017. '73 Denver. Not a bad 1964, again, from a luster perspective, but not worth putting in the keep pile. At least not for me. We all have our every numismatist, every coin collector, right? It's going to have their own. I won't call it specialty, but proclivities and what their interest actually lies in for what they're trying to collect. Gorgeous 1980. See if we can find a double die. Should be on the obverse, and does not appear to be. Put that West Point back under. Surprised it's taken this long just to come across one wheat cent. Normally the pull rate's been fairly good on them, but it's all right. You just keep going through. You pull out another roll, and you see what happens. 2021. And when we switch back to quarters, we're going to see if we can get another West Point. Perhaps we'll get a V75 premium mark to go with it. We might even be able to find some elusive silver. Let's go and switch to a quarter roll. This will be all standard clad. That's a good reverse on this Minnesota. Let's see what the front looks like. You know, a few little bag marks that we could see off into the field. A little bit of spotting up here just to the right of Washington's hair, but the back of this state quarters, not bad. We'll set it aside. It's got some decent eye appeal right off the bat this quarter. Seen many better days. Yeah. Yeah, if we were talking about that Minnesota, that was a pretty good looking. Tall grass prairie, we got 2020. We could see a West Point here. Just not on that one. All right, back to heavenly state quarters here. 2024 is going to show us some woman innovation. Hello there, Alexander. Pleasure to see you, sir. Nice to see you in the stream. We are currently looking for our second, that is correct, second West Point quarter. You can see the one that's currently underneath the scope. So we are hoping that we can pull number 2. As well as looking for any eye appeal coins. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. 1 second there, Timma. I will help take care of you. You want to check now? You should. You should have a few more now. Should. You gamble too much. Well, yeah. Again, I should have just given every viewer, every chatter in here a few more points. So there you go, and you can hit exclamation point commands to see what commands are one of the most common ones to pop in the chat. There is gamble, there is slots, there are heists. If you like to try to take some of my coins, you most definitely can attempt to do so. But please be forewarned that I do have a losing capability if you gamble, do the slots, or do the heists. There are chances that you may not win. So I wish you luck. As well as I have modified the script for your heists. So they're a little bit more entertaining, more catered specifically to the channel. Try to make it a little bit more entertaining. At least I thought so. I don't know. Harper's Ferry 2018. Saratoga, Denver. Last 4 of this roll, then we'll pop out another one. There's Montana. Shenandoah. It's been a while since we found silver. Probably 6 or 7 streams. And does not appear to be any in this roll either. Let's see what we can do. Wilma Mankiller. The 65. It's a great reverse on the San Antonio Missions. Couple fingerprints. Let's see what the front looks like. Some chatter in the field. I mean, this might be lucky to get like a 61, 62, but then again, there's so many of those that a 61, 62 is not a good grade on your modern coinage. Because we minted so many of them, and they're so brand new that everybody's sending them in to get graded. Congratulations on making it out of the vault there, Timma. Good job. Homestead Papa. River. It's Connecticut. I had seen some things in its life. American Samoa. We will take this American Samoa as a find. This is 2009. It's a Denver, and it came out of the DC and territorial program, which followed the state quarters. And American Samoa of Denver is going to bring us a mintage of 39.6 million. So not too shabby there. We keep all the low mintage. Low mintage here for me is usually anything underneath 50 million for sure. So we'll take that. You need this to be in very, very good condition, right? I mean, essentially mint state for it to bring any significant value. And if so, you're usually looking around, if you can get up into the mint state area, 80 cents to almost $10. I'm going to guess this one's probably closer to, maybe 45 cents. You might be able to double it. Double the value off that quarter. But we'll take it. It's low mintage. And I appreciate the low mintage quarters. Little drummer boy, your bicentennial. In 1994. It's a New Jersey, Philadelphia. Dr. Sally Ride. All right, Philadelphia. I like seeing the P mints Since I'm on the West Coast, let's see what we have. Puerto Rico. Hey, this is 2 low mintage quarters. This roll is starting to heat up. Hot diggity dog. And thankfully that it is a Philadelphia, Puerto Rico. So Denver had 86 million and Philadelphia is 53.2 million. We keep all the Puerto Ricos regardless. Again, the Denver is over my threshold, but because it's on the territorial side, you still don't see them that often. So I'm glad that this was a Philadelphia, Puerto Rico. We are going to put that aside. We are happy with that. Not too shabby. Oregon. We are still looking for a second West Point. Heavily corroded there. Yeah, not shabby at all. Exactly. Georgia, Denver. $2023. And Cumberland Gap. All right, let's keep it going. These these quarters are staying hot, so we will stick with these. Yeah, that coin had some. It needed some help. It's probably been laying on the street for a long time. Probably went through a few washes. All right, 1991. Harper's Ferry, and it needs therapy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even sure where it landed in the box. I was trying to look for it, but she's gone. She could have been our mascot there for a little bit. Great sand dunes. Exactly. Uh, you know, it just gets your thoughts going on if a coin could talk. Uh, what coin would you want to actually talk to? That is what would need to be pondered, right? Would you want to find going back obviously to maybe like a Morgan dollar? Um, yeah, yeah. I was just gonna say Morgans. Yeah. You'd have to do Morgans or potentially getting into maybe some of the gold coins, but those probably would have been out in the wilderness as much. So Morgans for sure. Uh, when you say AD, are you talking after death? I just want to make sure that I understand exactly what your comment is. And I presume you're talking biblical times then, right? I mean, basically after that, death coins. Like, okay, yeah, for sure. That's a. Um, I mean, shoot, if we're going there, yeah, I guess I would. You'd have a lot of candidates, right? Your AD coins, medieval, Morgans, and potentially, I guess I would throw in there probably some Roman coinage as well. Oh man, yeah, if coins could talk. Sheesh. You could hear them coming out of the bank vault saying, "Hey, I'm a silver. I'm a silver. Come buy rolls from this bank." I mean, that's us being greedy, but yes, from the history perspective, oh man, that's what's great about when you're getting your hands on an older coin is you just can feel the uh, history, of it. Now, where have you been? What have you seen? Widow coins, sure. Agree with that as well. Um, yeah, history that you hold, and as each year goes by, more and yeah, widow might, yeah. Um, as more and more years go by, more and more coins are lost to the world. Uh, just destroyed, being lost in the wilderness. How many vending machines, a quarter's been through. Indiana, Philadelphia. Well, Bessie Coleman again. Well, District of Columbia. You know, I'll keep it, but these are those 85 to 90 million mintage on the circulation side, but it's not that bad looking either. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Um, yeah, this is going to lead me now into opening up the next box of quarters. I don't see any. I don't see any immediate enders. But that's okay. We'll just pull up the three from the right hand side first. These other two are holding up the little business card there, so I didn't want to move them quite yet. All right. All right, let's hope that it stays hot. If not, we will transition back to pennies. We'd love to be able to get something else underneath that scope. That we can look at. Ozark Riverways. Anime Wong. South Dakota. And Bessie Coleman. Let me just throw those quarters everywhere for a moment. See if we can bring something. River of No Return. Alright, Philadelphia. Let's get us something good here. Apostle Islands. It's been a while since we found a V75 Privy Mark. We'll take one of those. Well, we'll take anything at this point, of course. We found a few of those low mintage quarters. Hawaii on the wrong side of the spectrum of what we needed. Everglades of Denver. And Louisiana, Denver. Alright, on that note, let us then pull out 2 rolls of pennies. We're going to have a dud of some quarters. Does not appear to be any Canadian. And that should be an 83. Denver, it sure is. Penny down. And it was a 2013 Shield. Alright, wheat cent, where are you? Got to be able to have one in here floating somewhere. At least give us an opportunity just to look at look for a potential variety then. Well, how did I miss that one? Because that is a smooth. It is, we have one Canadian. That hit in the roll. Normally you can see them by the edges. This is a smooth edged. 1981 Canada. So let's say hello to our friends to the north. Fairly beat up, but we will put that aside. That is it's a win, and it hid from me. So you do not need to see me hiding in this roll of pennies. In 1981, these two are all right. Okay, we're gonna have an issue with these sticking together. So that would be why 1981 and 1962 Denver. Two coins that we do not need. Two coins that you wouldn't need. Unless you are just starting out collecting, you would need them just to complete a set, but no major varieties to those years. This will be a 2009. This is the Professional Life, the Abraham Lincoln series. And a Philadelphia version. Don't think that I need the Professional Life. So, and it was dirty, fairly beat up. Put it aside. All right, 1982. We'll check the weight. We have copper. So that is copper, and it is a large date, 1982, large date. And I guess I could say trigger warning. All of my copper gets put right back into circulation. I do not keep copper coins. I do not keep them merely for the fact that they contain copper. I should put it that way. 1968. Not sure why I'm just so fixated on that one. Yes, penny indeed. We're on pennies. What did I don't know if I misspoke, but yeah. So one Canadian sent so far. That snuck itself in to the roll with a smooth-edged Canadian. Let's try to even up this scoreboard. See if USA can pull out a wheat cent here. 2006. Shield reverses are everywhere. $1971. You were looking for a, yeah, let's get a Wheatie. That's what we're hoping for. The 1971 Philadelphia, you're looking for a double die obverse. So look to see if there's any doubling, which do not see. '85. We'll take any Wheatie. I'll even start off with a 1958 or 1957. That's fine. I'll take, or should say probably 57, 56. Some of the years that had the most minted. That's fine. I won't be sad about having one of those. '13, 98. Number 68, Denver. '21, Philadelphia. I like the look to this 95. I don't know. It caught my eye. Details aren't bad on the reverse. Still a decent amount of steps. You can see Lincoln in the center of the memorial. Designer's initials. Let's check the front of this one more time. Yeah, a little damage to the head. Again, it's not red by any stretch of the imagination, but still have a great hairline, beard. I'll probably put that aside just because it caught my attention. I didn't see it. Uh-oh. Let's see, 89. I was off. I'm a little. Did I throw away a penny that I shouldn't have? If I gotta pull pennies out of my box here, I will do so. What was missed by me? 2019. Oh, look at the color. Let's check the back of that. Even the back has a little bit nice color going. All right. I'm gonna put that one aside just from an eye appeal perspective. Someone would like that. Here's a formative years, 2009. Ew, Timmy did not like it. I don't know why. I did. I liked it. That's just purely for the fact of I thought the colors weren't too shabby on it. All right, as we come to a close on this penny roll, Do I do another roll of pennies, or do you want me to go back to quarters? I will allow you all to let me know. Pennies or quarters? Do a roll of pennies, a roll of quarters. Yep. Would you like quarters or would you like pennies? What should we move to? Or rather, should we move to quarters or stay on pennies at this juncture? What would you all like to see? I have nickels, but that's going to be pointless. They're all brand new, which was really frustrating. All right, pennies it is. I'm going to back and forth, exactly what I was doing. All right, well, we'll still do pennies, and then after this, we'll do a roll of quarters. We'll go back, we'll do pennies, and so on, so forth. All right, 99, Denver, 2019. In 1978, we finally get one. Yeah, the Ring of Death is a pain in the butt. 99, looking for a wide AM. We'll go ahead and damage down the right hand side, but let's see if we can pull a wide AM, which we cannot. A and the M are touching. I have a couple of spots on this 1990 Denver. Detail in the face I didn't necessarily like either. '93, 1973. We still need to go back a couple decades here. Well, we're getting there. We need to continue going back in decades. 66. So let's just go ahead and pull 56. 1964. All right, show us close AM in the word America. Show us close. I don't want to see a gap, That's exactly what we have there. A giant gap. Come on. 1967. If I was wondering, that is a copper 1982. Yeah. I mean, one Canadian and the one penny that you hated was preserved. At least I felt like I preserved it. I don't know. I really don't know what I did with it. It's very possible that I just threw it back. Which wouldn't surprise me. So now unable to take that phone call at this juncture. 92 Denver, close AM. Better off sending me a text message. All right, 1990. Oh, you'd be looking for a proof. All right, 1984. Can we score a double to ear? I found one in the wild before. That was not one. Maybe one Denver. All right, roll of quarters it is. Yeah, just not sure. Not sure if I. These coins need a retirement fund. Yeah. Well, we need to find something to bring some good energy back to the stream. Anime Wong. Keep the animal cracker coin or the chicken nugget coin. Yeah, and which one was that? The Effigy Mounds, Iowa? Is that the one you're referring to? Some people want it, huh? Some people want the state that I was born and raised in, this Iowa effigy mounds. No kidding. God, I throw so many of those away. All right, I'm putting it all to the side. It's not being discarded. And I suppose at one point I'd probably need to go on and do a uh, research deep dive on eBay, see what people are going after, some of the top sales or most frequent sales. Maybe I need to start putting some stuff on there. 1998. Uh, let's see. I think you were you just talking about one of these that had the toning on it, and if so, I probably already tossed it. I move quick. I guess I got to move a little bit slower. And again, I'm not sure. I think the toning sometimes comes across differently. Uh, obviously through what I'm looking at, and then obviously in person compared to what's being seen by you, the viewers. Not and friends, I should say, not just viewers, but friends as well. Um, one person's toning preference is another man's candy bar purchase, because that's what he's going to use it for. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's no different than like the penny that I was looking at, uh, to where I thought it had nice toning, and it was like, no, that was trash toning. So I'll just try to slow it down a bit. I like the purple pennies. Uh, yeah, I don't mind those ones either, when they have the nice color separation, color variations. All right, Nevada, the state that I'm currently in. Wow, Glacier 2011. It's a low mintage, but God, that is destroyed. That is unfortunate. Philadelphia at that. Well, someday somebody might need that doesn't have it, and if that's the worst one that they can get, or if that's the best that they can get, so I'm going to still keep it. It's still low mintage. I'm able to identify year, mint, and type. And somebody might, in the future, be trying to make a poor condition set. And just out of giggles. Looks like somebody was just chewing into that. Somebody with some strong teeth. Looking for an extra leaf on this Wisconsin. Not there, Philadelphia. Well, some of these messages that just came in, it tells me I have to handle some work. I'm going to have to be shutting the stream down, coming to a close. So I handle the anarchy of managing people. I do appreciate everybody that was in here. Tim, Alexander, thank you. We'll hopefully try to be back on. Maybe I'll jump back on a little bit later. We'll continue going on, but it was a fun little stream. Look, we got what we needed to. We scored this West Point. And that's really all that matters. So I do thank you all for watching, and we will be back soon enough with another Coin Curiosity live stream. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take care.